Good morning, children. Class 11. Let's continue the same chapter, limits and derivatives, in which we are discussing limits. This is part 2. Let us discuss rationalization method, in which what to do. You can see here, this method is used to evaluate the limit of the form when limit x tends to a fx upon gx. And if we are substituting the limit, we are getting 0 in the numerator and denominator. It means if f of a 0 and g of a 0, then it will become 0 by 0 form, which is invalid form. That's why what we have to do, we have to rationalize. Then what is the procedure? Let's read it. Rationalize the expression consisting of square roots, cancel out the common factors, apply direct substitution method. For example, limit x tends to 0, root 3 plus x minus root 3 upon x. Here, as you can see here, if we will substitute limit directly, then what will you get? Here root 3 minus root 3 is 0, and here it is also 0. It will become 0 by 0 form, which is invalid. That's why we have to rationalize. Here we have to rationalize the numerator, and numerator's opposite sign, you can see here, minus sign is given to you. That's why we have to rationalize by opposite sign, that is plus. Means we are rationalizing by root 3 plus x plus root 3. And by after rationalization, you can see in the numerator, it will become a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square. After applying this formula, minus 3 and plus 3 are cancelled, and what is left? X upon x into, as it is, the denominator, that is root 3x plus root 3. And x again cancelled. What is left now? Can we apply the limit here? Let's see. After applying the limit, we are getting not 0 by 0 form, it's a proper form. That is 1 by 2 root 3. Hence, the limit of this function is 1 by 2 root 3. Means we are rationalizing the numerator and cancelling the common factors, and then applying the limit, we are getting limit of this function. Similarly, we will continue in the next question. Let's see. Here it is. Next question is limit x tends to 0, x upon root a plus x minus root a minus x. If we will apply limited directly, then numerator will be 0 and denominator will be root a minus root a means 0. Means it will become 0 by 0 form. Means it is not possible to apply the limit directly. That's why again we have to rationalize. Because root is given to you, it means we have to rationalize it. And we have to rationalize by opposite sign of denominator. That is, here minus sign is given to you. It means we have to rationalize with plus sign. After rationalization, numerator terms as it is, and in the denominator we are applying formula of a minus b into a plus b, means it will become a square minus b square. After applying this formula, after opening this bracket, we are getting it, and a cancel, x plus x is 2x, x is cancel, and whatever is left, let us apply the limit and find out limit of this function. You can see here we are getting root a plus root a upon 2, means 2 root a upon 2, and 2 to cancel. Root a is limit of this function. Now let's continue the next question. Number third is limit x tends to 2, x square minus 4 upon root 3x minus 2 minus root x plus 2. Again, if we are applying the limit as x tends to 2 in the numerator, it will become 4 minus 4 0. And here if we are applying the limit 2, it will become 3 to the 6 minus 2 means 4 root, that is 2. And again 2 plus 2 is 4, root is 4 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Means 0 by 0 form. Means it is not possible to apply limit directly. What we are doing, we are rationalizing the denominator by the opposite sign. Means minus sign is given to you. Let's take plus sign. And we are making factors of this. Here we are applying a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b. Then you can see here in the denominator, formula is applied. A minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. And what we are getting? 3x minus x 2x, and minus 2 minus 2 minus 4. 2 is common. and x minus 2 is common factor which is cancelled, and after cancellation of the common factor we are applying the limit, and we are not getting 0 by 0 form, we are getting proper answer, that is 8. In this way we are using rationalization method. Now let us discuss more questions. These two questions you try yourself, and let us do some more questions based on the limits. Limit of the expression of a standard form, which is limit x tends to a x power n minus a power n upon x minus a, is n a n minus 1 for any positive integer n. Here, if we will substitute limit directly here in place of x as a in numerator and denominator, you will get 0 by 0 form, which is invalid form. That's why what to do? Let's see here. Let us divide x power n minus a power n by x minus a. After dividing it, we are getting it. And then let us apply the limit. After applying the limit, in place of x, we have replaced a power n minus 1. This a as it is, a power n minus 2. This a square as it is, a power n minus 3. And this is continued till last. You can see when by combining these two, we are getting a power n minus 1. By combining these two, we are getting a power n minus 1, means we are getting a power n minus 1 n times, and hence we are writing n into a power n minus 1, which is limit of this expression. So how we can use it? Let's see. The question is like this: limit x tends to 5, x power 4 minus 625 upon x minus 5. If we will apply limit directly, 5 power 4 will become 625, and 5 here 0 again 0. 0 by 0 form is invalid form. That's why it is not possible to apply the limit. That's why what to do? 625 can be written as 5 power 4, and we can apply the same rule what we have learned. We have learned here limit x tends to a x power n minus a power n upon x minus a as n a n minus 1. Let us relate this question with this formula. What you have in place of n, we have 4. In place of n, we have 4. In place of a, we have 5. A is 5. A 5. That's why we are applying formula n 4 and a 5, n minus 1, 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. 5 cube is 125, multiplied by 4 is 500, which is limit of this function. Now next question is x power 15 minus 1 upon x power 10 minus 1. Again, if we will apply limit directly, we will get 0 by 0 form, not valid. So what we are doing, we are multiplying and dividing by x minus 1, and then this x minus 1 is, we are taking with this term, x power 15 minus 1 upon x minus 1, and this x minus 1 is we are taking with this term, that is x power 10 minus 1, and separating the limit. Here you can see 1 can be written as 1 power 15 because we know 1 power 15 is 1, and here 1 power 10 we can write because 1 power 10 is 1. And now here we are applying the same method, same formula, we are applying the same formula, but here we are applying in the numerator, and this is reciprocal of this one. That's why we are applying in the denominator. Then what you will get here, n, that is 15, a 1, n minus 1 into, this is 1 upon, because it is reciprocal of the formula, 1 upon n a n minus 1. After simplifying it, we are getting 15 upon 10. By cancelling it, we are getting 3 by 2 is limit of this function. Now next question, you can see here limit x tends to 0, 1 minus x power n minus 1 upon x. Here again we will apply limit directly. You will get 0 here, 0 by 0, which is not possible. That's why what we are taking, 1 minus x is y. And then we are shifting y this way and x on the right hand side. After shifting, we are getting x is equal to 1 minus y. Means in place of x, we can write 1 minus y. And limit x tends to 0, x as 1 minus y. That's why we are writing in place of x 1 minus y. And then 1 is shifting there. It will become y tends to 1. Means the whole question will change in terms of the variable y. After changing it, we are taking minus sign common. After taking minus sign common, we are getting y minus 1, and we are applying the same rule which we have done. In place of 1, we are adding 1 power n because 1 power n is 1, and applying n a n minus 1, which is n, is the limit of this function. You can try these questions yourself. Now let us discuss more questions on the limits. Limit of trigonometric functions. You can see here limit x tends to 0, x into secant x. If we are applying directly limit 0 into secant 0 is 1, that's why we are writing 0 into 1, which is 0, and x tends to 0, cos x upon pi minus x. If we are applying limit directly, it will become cos 0 upon pi minus 0, cos 0 is 1, that is 1 upon pi. Similarly, x tends to pi by 4, x cos x pi by 4, cos pi by 4 value is 1 by root 2, finally pi upon 4 root 2. And the next is x tends to pi by 2. When x tends to pi by 2, we are applying it directly, we are getting 0 by 0 form, which is invalid again. That's why what we are doing, in place of cos square x, we are writing formula of 1 minus sin square x and minus sign common. Here we are applying formula of a square minus b square. It can be written as 1 square, and a plus b into a minus b. This is cancelled, and apply the limit, we are getting minus 2. We can see here those rules which we have done earlier can be applied in trigonometric functions. We will discuss more questions based on them. Thank you so much.